If you're sitting there feeling unmotivated, if you think you're too old to start, or if you think your background is holding you back, listen closely. Today, we're going to hear the true story of Tara Westover, who rose from ground zero to global fame. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another powerful episode of English Podland Studio. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today because we are about to dive into a story that will change the way you look at your struggles forever. Imagine a girl who didn't have a birth certificate until she was 9. A girl who never stepped foot in a classroom until she was 17. A girl whose world was restricted to a junkyard and a mountain. And yet, she became one of the most celebrated scholars in the world. How did she do it? What was her secret? Today, we're summarizing her masterpiece, Educated. Let's find out how she turned her impossible into reality. Before we get into the story, I want to share the 3 secret powers that allow Tara to succeed. If you apply these to your life, you will be unstoppable. First, unstoppable curiosity. Tara didn't wait for a teacher. When she wanted to learn, she found old books and taught herself. She didn't ask for permission to be smart. Second, extreme resilience. Growing up in a junkyard, she survived accidents and violence. She turned her physical toughness into mental toughness. Third, the courage to be an outsider. Tara was willing to look stupid in the beginning. She asked questions that everyone else knew the answers to. She wasn't afraid to say, "I don't know. Please teach me." Keep these 3 things in mind as we journey through her life. Tara was born in the mountains of Idaho. Her father was a survivalist. He believed the world was ending soon, and he didn't trust the government, hospitals, or schools. Tara's childhood wasn't about toys or games. It was about preparing for the end of days. She spent her days hauling scrap metal and avoiding her father's anger. There were no doctors. When family members got seriously burned or injured, they used only herbal medicines. But then, one of her brothers, Tyler, did something radical. He left. He went to college. He told Tara, "There is a world out there, and it's better than this one." That was the spark. Tara bought a textbook and started studying for the ACT, the college entrance exam. Imagine learning algebra and trigonometry by yourself without ever having a math class. She failed the first time, but did she stop? No. She studied harder and passed the second time. At 17, she was accepted into BYU, Brigham Young University. When Tara arrived at university, she was like an alien from another planet. She didn't know what a syllabus was. She didn't even know what the Holocaust was. When she asked her professor about it in class, everyone thought she was making a cruel joke. She was poor, she was confused, and she felt like she didn't belong. This is what we call imposter syndrome. But Tara worked twice as hard as everyone else. She realized that education isn't just about facts, it's about learning how to think for yourself. Her brilliance started to shine. A professor noticed her talent and encouraged her to apply for a program at Cambridge University in England. From there, her life moved at lightning speed. She went from Idaho to Cambridge and then to Harvard. But there was a price. Her family told her she was possessed by demons. Her father told her she had to choose her education or her family. It was a heartbreaking choice, but Tara realized that education had given her a new self. She couldn't go back to being the girl in the junkyard. She chose her future. The lesson for you. So, why am I telling you this story today on English Podland? Because many of you feel like you are in your own junkyard. Maybe you think your English is too poor, or your job is too boring, or you don't have enough money to change your life. Tara Westover's life proves that education is the ultimate escape. And I don't just mean a university degree. I mean the act of learning something new every day. When you learn a new language, when you read a new book, you are building a ladder to climb out of your current situation. Tara said, "You can love someone and still choose to say goodbye to them. You can miss a person every day and still be glad that they are no longer in your life." She chose herself. Today, I want you to choose yourself. Choose to spend that 30 minutes studying. Choose to listen to that podcast even when you're tired. Engagement. What is the one thing holding you back right now? Is it fear? Is it lack of time? I want you to write one sentence in the comments. Start with, "I am choosing my future by," and then tell me what you are doing today to grow. Whether it's learning 5 new English words or finishing a chapter of a book. If Tara could reach Cambridge from a mountain in Idaho with no school, you can reach your goals too. Don't forget to subscribe to English Podland Studio for more stories that fuel your mind and your soul. Thank you for being here. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.